What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all are having a great day so far today. And I wanted to talk about here something a little bit more on the sad side. Of course, there's some happiness mixed up in there as well, but a little bit more sad considering the series that it is, because it's very, very near and dear to my heart. I'm a big fan of it, and considering how fast it's actually approaching. So it's going to be on Kaguya-sama, Love is War. So I absolutely adore this series. It is way, way up there for me. I love rom-coms, and it's one of my all-time favorites, like I said. And if you guys haven't heard already, Kaguya-sama Love is War, the final manga chapter is supposed to be coming out on November 2nd. So technically tomorrow, but considering Japanese time zones and stuff like that, it's already November 2nd right now. So the final chapter might possibly already be out, and I just haven't seen it yet because I'm not on Twitter or anything. I haven't seen any of like the art or posts and stuff like that about it. But yeah, considering all that stuff, like I said, it's a very, very sad time because I absolutely love the series, and I'm sad to see it go, but at the same time too, I'm really happy about it because the mangaka, Aka Akasaka, the mangaka for this series, and as well as Oshinoko, they're going to be able to get a little bit more rest and stuff. I know they still have Oshinoko on the side, but at the same time too, at least they won't have to worry about, writing and stuff for Oshinoko and Kaguya-sama at the same time. Hopefully there's some relief there with Kaguya-sama, finally concluded and whatnot. So yeah, that's a really big, celebration point for the mangaka there and for the series and everything. And, hopefully the series ends on a high note. I've heard a bunch of good things about it and everything, so I'm assuming it's going to end on a high note. But yeah, I just, wanted to talk about it here, get your guys' opinions. What do you guys feel about it? Whether you're anime only, whether you're manga fan and stuff. Hopefully no spoilers are in the comments, but I just wanted to talk about that, like how things are moving and stuff. I haven't read all the way up to the manga's point. Right now at this point in the story, I am anime only unless I read further ahead, but considering the movie's going to be coming out and whatnot, I kind of want to stick to anime only as of now. Maybe things will change and I end up, going to the manga and reading further ahead. But as of right now, I'm probably going to stick anime only with it. I absolutely adored season 3. It was really, really amazing. Everything that happened, especially the end of it. It was one of the best seasons, if not the best season of Kaguya-sama up to this point for anime and everything. So yeah, like I said, it was just amazing. I loved all the funny moments in it. Like there was a bunch of cute stuff going on with Ishigami and Tsubame, even a little bit with Ishigami and Miko Ino a little bit at the end there. And then as well, of course, with Kaguya and Miyuki and, the funny moments with Chika and just like all these other side characters. I know at the end of it, Kaguya and Miyuki didn't actually confess to each other. So they're still, in that, thing of, wanting to make the other person confess, and they end up losing and stuff. They want to be together and all that stuff. But I'm wondering what's going to happen to it. Like if they're actually going to go to Stanford, or what's exactly going to go down with that. What's happening with Ishigami and Tsubame, later down the line. How does it lead up to? Does it end up turning into something, or maybe something else happens? I know a lot of people ship Ishigami and Miko Ino together. Does something happen between them, and maybe things fizzle out with Tsubame, with Ishigami, or what exactly happens? I'm not sure. I've seen a little bit of spoilers of some manga stuff, and things get a little bit spicy. I won't say between who or anything like that, so you guys can kind of come up with your own interpretation or guesses of who ends up in some sort of situation. Considering all that stuff, I just want to find out what's going on with it. I'm super excited. I don't know, like these are the moments that make me, hard to be an anime only fan. It makes me want to jump into the manga and read further ahead and find out the answers to all these things that I'm wondering. And then considering the manga's ending too, like I can read up until the end of it and, get the conclusion and, I don't know, just kind of be satisfied, hopefully, in the way that it ends and whatnot too. I'm kind of curious as to what exactly goes down there, what happens to Chika at the end of it, and just a little bit of future events and stuff that happen with the story. But with some other things as well, with Aka Akasaka, I loved seeing in season 3 of how vocal she was with Kaguya and, like kind of voicing her concerns of how Kaguya acts and things like that. Do we continue to get some more development out of her and she gets a little bit more vocal and seeing, her progress in some other ways, like getting more friends and getting to live a little bit more of a normal life and stuff like a normal girl. And then, seeing stuff too with Kaguya and Ishigami's relationship, like they're friends and they help each other out and they've been, giving each other advice and, helping them in different ways. Like, do we get to see a little bit more of that? kind of seeing, maybe Kaguya being more proud of Ishigami, giving him more advice on the stuff with Tsubame and all that stuff that's going on there with them. But yeah, I'm just super excited to see like what happens in the future, how it ends up and everything. Like I said, you would think that with all my questions, I'd be a manga reader and I just jump into it and just find out. But like I said, considering how well done the anime's been, I just kind of want to stick to anime only, but like I said, that might change in the near future. But yeah, I wanted just to talk about that a little bit. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below on your theories of what's going to happen if you guys are anime only, or if you guys, kind of have some non-spoiler, comments that you guys want to throw out there, like, oh, it was ended well, like, they did it really well and did it justice or something like that. But yeah, just kind of throw it in there, hopefully not spoiler, heavy in the comments there. Another thing that I wanted to touch on too is the Kaguya-sama movie that's going to be coming out in December, on December 17th, the Kaguya-sama Love is War, The First Kiss That Never Ends. I'm super excited about that movie coming out. I know it's coming out in Japan on December 17th, but I'm hoping that it comes out in the near future after that, maybe in like February or something like that, overseas to US fans or, like other countries and everything. So we get to experience it, not too far ahead of the actual release in Japan. But with that being said, there's going to be an actual event, a preview screening of the actual movie, about maybe an episode length long of like an anime, so maybe like 25 minutes-ish or something like that, preview of the actual movie at Anime NYC. So if any folks are going to Anime NYC, you guys are in for an early Christmas present with getting a preview screening if you're able to get in. I'm not sure kind of what the process of that is, if you have to line up or whatever, or if you have to buy tickets or whatever, how that process works. But yeah, you guys are going to be in for a treat to be able to get a preview screening for it. But I'm not sure if some people would like that because it's only part of the movie and you might get really, teased at, only seeing part of it. And then you're just yearning for more and you're like, dang it, I just teased the heck out of myself. Why did I even watch that? And then you got to wait super long for, the actual release of the movie and stuff in your own personal country that you reside in. But that's what's going to be going on at Anime NYC for the movie screening stuff there on November 19th. And there's going to be some really awesome guests there as well for people that are going and blessed to be able to attend that event. It's going to be having the actual voice actor for Kaguya. She's going to be there. And there's a couple of producers, one from Aniplex and another one from A1 Pictures that work on the actual anime, that are going to be attending that event as well. I'm not sure if they're going to be holding any panels. I'm assuming they would be, since they're, like big name, like in the industry and everything, and, kind of working on the actual like huge anime and stuff for Kaguya-sama. It's super popular. So I assume they would, hold a panel of something like that of some sorts, but I'll try to link the article down in the description below that kind of states the specifics on some of those things. So that's all I wanted to touch on in today's video, kind of mull things over in my head, get some stuff off my chest about Kaguya-sama, let you guys know that the actual final chapter is actually coming out if it's not already out, and then as well as the Anime NYC news about their, being the preview screening on November 19th, and some of the cool guests that are going to be attending that event as well. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about some of the announcements and stuff. What do you guys think about the series ending really soon, if it hasn't already ended? What do you guys think about the movie that's upcoming? Are you guys excited for that? Are you guys sticking anime only, or going into the manga, like reading ahead and potentially finishing it in the near future? Or, like if you guys are attending Anime NYC, then are you guys pumped to see some of those guests there, possibly see the preview screening of the actual movie? That'll be really cool for those folks that do end up going there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Give the video a like if you guys can, it helps me out a ton. Subscribe to the channel too as well, helps me out a bunch, and helps us keep growing here in the anime community and everything on YouTube. And then as well as hit that bell icon down below to make sure you get notified for whenever I do upload a video. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Take it easy, everyone. See ya. Bye-bye.